Cogent came in and really seemed to know what they were talking about. They were able to show what we could do to be better. Just examples of, how to do our cash flow and what we should be expecting and how we can grow the company. What our potential ROI was in a 30-minute conversation just based on some data that was given to Merlin.
He analyzed our business in 3 days. We saw some areas where we could definitely make improvement. And so at that point, we decided to get Cogent on board to help us get to where we need to be. The first time we talked to Cogent, we thought, well, we just can't afford it. It's almost one thing you can't afford not to. Because once you realize what I call the profit leaks, once you realize where that's going, the cost doesn't mean that much anymore because your payback will be greater than the investments that you've made. It'll be well worth it.
Merlin came in, it was an intense couple days. What impressed me most about Merlin was how quickly he really understood the company. Very quickly after meeting the employees and walking through and getting to know the company, he had the pulse of the company down pretty quick. That was very impressive that way. And then from there, we immediately were starting to talk about, what you're doing well, what your challenges are, what your struggles are going to be, not just now, but future-wise. And what I liked about it wasn't just this sales pitch of, oh, you hire me, then we're going to fix this all. He was talking through, these are the things you need to deal with. Whether you go with us or not, this is what you're going to have to deal with.
Working with Raul has been challenging. What he has done has allowed me to find things about myself that are blocking me from being successful in this business. He and I don't mince words. We get a plan together and go through it. He holds me accountable to my dream. Even when I am not accountable to it, designs a plan, holds me to the plan, works through the plan. And what that means is he's chiseling off pieces of me that are blocking me from being successful. And I knew that was going to be part of the process. At the same time, he is an absolute champion of encouragement. And so working with Raul it's been fantastic.
Well, for me personally, and as the owner of the company, I don't have as much stuff and that I can delegate things out a little bit easier. So that frees me out to go even to see customers and to do some more sales. And one of the reasons that I started this business is to be more connected with the customers.
I feel like Thermaltran has really developed as an organization with Cogent here. We've been able to better establish our employee structure. It was really centered on a couple of people. It was all the people in the field and then 1 or 2 people in the office trying to manage all of that process. And Cogent's really helped us diversify that. So our owner can be doing things that only he can be doing, and our service manager can be doing things only he's doing instead of trying to do everybody's office tasks.
I'm spending more time at the helm of the ship. I have conventionally been pretty bad about leaving to handle all the fires that are inevitable in any business and working in the business. My life has changed a lot in that now I'm working more on the business. I actually go home at 5 o'clock now, and that's a huge change for my family.
The tone, the professionalism has really moved up 2 or 3 notches. I think people are pretty excited to get on board and see where this thing's gonna go.
Have Cogent come in and just have another set of eyes. I mean, that's how you got to move forward right now in today's economy. I think it's a huge impact and a huge benefit for what we're trying to accomplish here.
I would recommend Cogent to at least go through a discovery. You're either going to feel, motivated to do it, or you're going to be apprehensive about it and just keep riding the coattails. So if they go through it and they commit, their experience, I hope, is just like ours. They go through it and they feel that they've invested their money wisely, that they're getting something out of it, but then they're going to realize they're going to have to put the work in.
Cogent seemed to have a different approach. They seemed like they had a very real and human approach, advising and to teaching people how to run their business. And then most importantly, they had the desire to have that continued partnership. And they provided me with tools that gave me the knowledge to feel comfortable and confident in running my business. And so we started working on getting the tools in place and practicing with the tools, and then how those tools are going to fit into everyday life.
I'd say my favorite part of working with Cogent and Larry specifically, they're really kind of on your side. You think, something like this, and it's something that you should be worried or concerned about your job. It's nothing like that at all. Larry came in and really helped us and worked with us, and it just helped kind of reinvigorate our passion for the job.
We've been working with Cogent now for 3 years, and part of the overall program, once you exit out of the project itself, the initial project itself, you move into a life cycle program, and you get the chance to measure and review the work and the progress that you're making, or the lack of progress that you're making, tweak and dial in, using the tools that Cogent brought to the table.
We are really excited about some growth plans that we have expanding. We anticipate virtually doubling the size of our company in the next couple of years. And that expansion is not something that is scary anymore. And that growth is nothing that we're afraid of. In fact, we're excited for it. We kind of can't wait to get the thing moving.
It's almost like we're starting a new company, because everyone, myself, and we're just jazzed up to go forward. I'm blessed to have the people around me that we have in our organization, but to see them light up and to see them to understand where we're going.
Going forward, I'm excited to see where this takes us through the rest of the year. I'm excited to be able to look at our numbers and see what's changing and see us actually growing. We've stayed in business for 25 years and we're doing something right, but we've never been able to get over that hump, kind of go to the next level. And I feel with every fiber of my being that this is what's going to get us to the next level, and this is going to enable us to start making a profit, enable us to give raises and do things and just see the business actually grow in the direction that we want, and that's very exciting.
What excites me about the future is the future, and my son's taking over. It's to the next step. It helps to have a little guidance. Our metrics were corrected a hair, and we're back on the right track.
Through the process so far, and I know it's a long process, we're going to be working on stuff for weeks and weeks to come. I'm hoping to see less stress and less stress and less stress. Stress is a part of life, but I could see it already starting to go in the right direction. It makes me feel like I'm a part of making sure that we're around another 50 years.